Hi, this is Julia at Julie's Crochet, aka Julia, and today's episode is Ketchup Monday. I was trying to wait for the sun to come out a little bit so it would be brighter in here where you could see better, but it's raining all day, so I don't think it's gonna get any better. My episode today is Ketchup Monday. It's where I catch you up from what I've been doing since Friday, but for all the new ones that are here, I read a daily devotional, so I'm going to read it and then I will get started on my segment today. It says, Stiff Consequences. The Lord said to Moses, Speak to that rock before their eyes, and it will pour out its water. So Moses took the staff from the Lord's presence. He and Aaron gathered the assembly together in front of the rock. Then Moses raised his arm and struck the rock twice with his staff. Water gushed out, and the community and their livestock drank. Numbers 20:7-11. Grumbling and complaining can kill any joy in life, and we human beings can always and easily find something or several somethings to complain about. But the choice is always ours. The children of Israel didn't have an easy time choosing joy over complaining. And can you imagine listening to all of their whining for 40 years? Moses had reached his breaking point. Again, the people needed water. Again, the people complained. And again, God graciously provided. But God had instructed Moses to speak to the rock, and Moses struck the rock instead. However frustrated he was with the people, he demonstrated a lack of both trust in God and a respect for his presence. As a result, neither Moses nor Aaron would enter the promised land. Obey God always. Okay, today I'm going to be showing what I've been working on since Friday. When I left off on Friday's video, I told you that they my husband's sister wanted to take him to the mountains to buy him lunch. Well, he decided that he wanted to go up on Friday evening for me and him to spend some time together. So that's what we did, and she come up there Saturday and we ate lunch, and we come back and it was later in the evening, and he had to put a external voltage regulator on the 72 Chevy because it keeps blowing fuses, and I told him I would not drive it without the brake lights working. So he got that done, and then Sunday we went back up there and all the lights are working. I told him to quit taking the battery cable off. My daddy told me it was doing a power surge. Every time he takes that off and puts it back on, it's sending a power surge. So he put the battery cable back on it. He let it sit there, and he changed the bulbs again. And then he cranked it, and now it's working. And he said he wasn't going to take the battery cable back off. And then Sunday we went up there, and he wanted me to drive it because it's an older vehicle. It don't have anti-lock brakes. So I have to get used to standard brakes from a long time ago. And we went around the block about 3 times, and I'm getting better at it. I just have to learn. I got to push it harder than we do on our anti-lock brakes. But I like driving the truck. I love to drive trucks. And so I'm real excited for that. But I didn't get much work done on the booties that Darla commissioned. I did managed to get the other tongue done. So I do have both tongues done now on both pairs. So I will be starting on these sides around here. And then I just got the shoestrings left after that. So hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers, I can have them done by Wednesday. That's what I'm striving for. If somebody else don't pop up and want to do something. But, I don't know, ever since his daddy died, he has been really ill. And I think he knows that I don't know, I try not to say anything to him, but you take enough of somebody's ill and being rude that you have to say something and tell them to stop. And I think he realized that the other evening when he was ill. So he went out and sat on the porch, and ever since then he did apologize. And then I think that's the reason why he wanted to go to the mountains Friday night. But all we did was walk around. We rented a motel room, and I really enjoyed it. I just told him, I said, if you have a problem, just talk to me. I'm here. That's what I'm here for. I said, just don't go off and start yelling at me for no reason. I said, I don't yell at you. And he said that he was sorry. He's had a lot on his mind. And I said, well, from now on, if you need to talk, you sit me down and we'll talk. And he said that he would. And the last few days have been better. He's tried. I don't know how it is to lose a parent, but I almost lost my dad. It was, I think, 3 or 4 years ago. He had went in on his birthday, which is March the 27th. And my birthday is April the 5th. Well, when he went in, they kept him in the emergency room a long time before they would admit him. And he kept telling them he was hurting in his chest. Well, by the time they done got him in the room, when they got him in there, he stopped breathing. So I climbed up on the bed, and I was getting ready to do CPR, and the woman come in that was going to do the EKG. She hit code blue and got him in there, and they had to put him in ICU for 3 days on 100% oxygen. But he did come back. So I do know a little bit of how he feels. At least he wasn't in there having to jump up and try to do CPR to save him. So, but I told him, I said, I wasn't rude to you during that time at all. I said, when I felt mean and mad, I just kept to myself and I didn't say nothing to nobody till I calmed down. And that's where my crochet came in, and it helped me to calm down. But his hobby is working on watches, old wind-up watches and pocket watches and old wind-up clocks. But we haven't bought any in a while that he can tinker with. So I think that's he ain't got nothing to relieve his stress. And I told him, I said, well, I'll teach you how to crochet or knit or even diamond painting. He said, I can't see good enough. Which his vision is worse than mine, so I can understand that. So hopefully things will get better. I hadn't shared too much, but it's not like I was going to leave him or anything. I get tired of being yelled at, and I tell him to stop yelling at me. And I think he finally hurt himself the other day. So he told me he was very sorry for talking to me that way. So, but every married couple has a time when they don't get along all the time. So, but there's other situations in this. His brothers and sisters arguing over property and stuff like that, and he could care less. He don't want anything. But everybody has to sign the paper, and everybody's not wanting to, so there's a lot of stuff going on. and I can understand his stress level. But when I get stressed, I rather talk to somebody than just holler at them over stupid stuff that shouldn't. He just sat there and thought of something and just started yelling. So, I don't know. But he said he would do better and he would talk to me and tell me how he was feeling. I said, well, that's the biggest thing you can do to help your stress level. I said, I know you're not used to talking to people. See, he don't talk much, really. So, I talk more than he does. So, and he keeps everything bottled up. And I told him, I said, yeah, I used to do that too, but my health really declined. So, I had to start talking to somebody. So, usually I talk to my mom. And lately I've been talking to my son. So, like I told him, I said, talking to people help. So, hopefully he will continue to do that. Tomorrow's video is, let me see if I can get it right, Shout Out Tuesday. I have some that I'm going to shout out again because I watch hours and stuff. But I have more channels I can find on my subscription list. But if you are a new channel and you watch my videos, or even if you're an old channel, and if you would like a shout out, just leave it in the comment box and I will give you a shout out tomorrow. I try to help everybody, the small channels, big channels, it doesn't matter. If they need watch hours or subscriber count up or anything, I want to help. I am trying to build my channel up, so if you can, give me a like and subscribe. But like I said, if you want a shout out, leave it in the comment box and I will shout you out on tomorrow's video. And I want to let everybody know I love each and every one of you that are my subscribers or are not subscribed to my channel. There are a lot of great people in this community, and that's the reason why I do the shout outs. And a lot of them I have been subscribed to for a long time, and I haven't found another community but the crochet community that if you have a problem that you can share it and people honestly want to help you. So that's the reason why I love making videos, because we all respect one another and we try to help. And if more people would do that, then I think the world would be a better place. But like I said, just leave your name in the comments and I will give you a shout out tomorrow. And I will let you go for today, and I will see you on tomorrow's episode. And I want to thank everybody that has subscribed and watched my videos. I do appreciate it. And if you can, leave me a comment. I love to read the comments, and I do answer back. So, I hope everybody has an awesome day, and they get their crochet time, or their knitting time, or diamond painting time, or any craft that you do. I hope you get time to do it and enjoy it. See you later.